My name is Amanda McLeod. I'm from the Saging First Nation here in Manitoba. And right now I am a graduate student at the University of Winnipeg. I'm in the Cultural Studies program and Curatorial Practices stream. But I am trained in conservation. So my first degree is in History of Art and Native Studies from the University of Alberta. And my second degree is in Conservation Studies, so Art Conservation and Restoration, which I did at the City and Guilds of London Art School in London, United Kingdom. We had a map table, which actually had some, it was throughout the decades. And one of the big things within the map table, and actually in the City of Water in that themes case, was the history of Rooster Town. And so that was a Métis community that formed on the outskirts of Winnipeg in the Grant Park area in the late 1800s. So a lot of the people were the ones who were pushed out of Red River, and so they came together in this area, and they were here for a couple decades, and it became a thriving community. But the city was expanding, the City of Winnipeg was expanding, and it was encroaching. And in late 1950s is when they started pushing people out of the area because they wanted to develop it. They wanted to build Grant Park Mall, they wanted to build Grant Park High School, and so the way they went about it was, again, really problematic. They used Winnipeg media to basically garner support from citizens of Winnipeg to support pushing out the people that they were talking about as being diseased and drunk and dirty, which wasn't true. That's obviously stereotypes towards Indigenous people. And they were successful. They pushed all the people out, they razed the houses to the ground, they bulldozed everything, and the people were forced to move elsewhere. And so in developing that story, I worked really closely with the Zais family. And so they're in the City of Water there, they're in the map table in the Winnipeg Gallery, and they're actually here in the Bill and Helen Norrie Library. So I ended up coming in and working with the City of Winnipeg to develop the exhibition that you have here. So again, working with the Zais family. And that's a big thing, is working with the families and with the communities and with the individuals themselves to make sure that what is represented is what they want. So when you're in institutions, a big thing is museum voice, which I kind of threw out the window. Because it's if I'm telling Indigenous stories, why would I use a museum voice? To kind of, when you go through exhibitions and museums, you'll notice it all kind of sounds the same. But yeah, I didn't really incorporate that at all because it didn't really fit. So. Yeah.